How about now? Okay. Helps if you turn on the mic. Welcome to Spirit Box Weekly. And, yeah, I have everything under the table. It's all wired in, and I got a little surge plate. Click that, bam, audio. So, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And for any new viewers, thank you for being in here. Also, to let everybody know, if you go to our Facebook page, or I'm sure you probably saw it on Google+, we're doing a giveaway. Absolutely free to enter. The only stipulation to enter is you got to visit our Facebook for Upstate Supernatural. Visit our Spirit Box Weekly page is another way to enter. And just follow us on Twitter. So those are the three ways to enter into it. You just click on the link in the Google Plus share that I put up earlier in the week. Or you can find that on the giveaway tab on our Facebook page, Upstate Supernatural, facebook.com/Upstate Supernatural. And it's a free giveaway. We're going to do the drawing on probably June 10th, June 12th. And the giveaway is to say thank you to everybody for supporting us with our Spirit Box Weekly series. We're going to be giving away a hacked 12-898. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on with that. Our event last weekend, we had that going on at the mall, and it was good. It was actually we had a great turnout, and we had a lot of people that were very interested in the paranormal, and a lot of people that have already done some things within the paranormal. So it was a wonderful experience, and for any of them that may be viewing this or will be viewing this, again, we'd like to give a huge thank you for coming out, and thank you for the support of the charity that we're sponsoring, which is the Chapel House Homeless Shelter. So just wanted to throw that out there. But beyond that, just wanted to kind of give the announcement about the giveaway. So we're going to go ahead. This is our last week testing the Sony Walkman. This is the SRF-M37W. And this, you can you can find this on eBay. It's about 25, maybe $30, right around there. And it's a very simple device to try to utilize as a spirit box. And Whitney, thanks for being in here. Doppel, thanks for being in here. James, as always, thanks for being in here, buddy. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And it's very simple. Again, there is a playlist set up for this on our channel as well. And it shows the link to eBay, so you're more than welcome to try to find these devices. I do believe there's quite a few on there, actually. But it just takes a few AAA batteries, and then you just, I'm going to disconnect that for a second. You just hit the power button right there. And then you just take a little plastic clamp, just a plastic clamp. These clamps, I picked up these clamps at the dollar store. So, I mean, these are $1 for these clamps. I have one in the back so it holds it straight up so you guys can see it. And then this one you just set right on here. Put it on your scanning button. And it starts scanning for you. You can see it. Should be able to see it right there. Make sure you can see that. And again, these Sony Walkmans are about I think it's about $25. You can see it's scanning right there. I'm going to go ahead and turn this plug right in here. It should actually. Alright. That should Hello. I heard a hi. and I just want to make sure everybody can view that. But with the with this spirit box, I did turn it down for the stream a little bit, but with this spirit box, it just does a very fast sweep, which actually a lot of people out in the field have been using these. Joe with PCL, Paranormal Crossroads Live. Actually, this is what he utilizes for his spirit box enhancers, the SPEs. And he gets great results with them. He just uses a noise suppression and a delay, noise suppression and a reverb pedal, and get some great communication with it. So what I have here is I have a noise reduction pedal, and this I can kind of try to get some of that fuzz out of there. If there's anybody here, this is Dominic. It's Friday, and it is May 19th of 2017. It's 10:08 p.m. I'd like to say hello to you. We're just testing out our last week with this spirit box, this hacked radio. And also for everybody within the chat, we do have a card on our video. Should be popping up pretty soon, and you can actually take a vote for what device you would like to see us utilize for our next set. We have on that list, we have the Ghost Hunter Apps SCD-2, the Vortex app, a Radio Shack DX395, and a Live Ghostbox app Plus, which is by Steve Halte. So feel free to cast a vote if you guys would like to on what device you'd like to see us utilize for our next set of Spirit Box vehicles. Hello.
You could.
Is there possibly anybody here that would like to try to talk? Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat right now. Now, many individuals last night, because our show with Loving Whispers is very focused on trying to do loving communication. There was individuals that were they were curious. Kayla, she's not in here right now that I see, but she's curious of spirits of communication and individuals that we may be talking to. What is your thought of demons and demonology? What are your thoughts about religion? Were you a religious individual? I believe I heard you say yes. I'm going to go ahead and actually put a little more decay on here. That cleans up communication a little bit. Can you hear me okay? Are you able to hear me okay?
Isn't just a
barely. Is it better if I talk like this? Can you hear me a little bit better? How are you doing this evening?
Hybrid.
You're hungry. And I'd like to welcome in Bethany and Bill. If you guys haven't checked out Pumpkinhead Paranormal, please do that. He's got some good stuff out there. He does a lot of tests with a different variety of applications as well. Judy, thanks for being in here. And any individuals that we may be talking with, are you able to see angels?
Jim Riggs.
And anybody in the chat, feel free to type any questions you'd like me to ask. I'd be happy to ask any of those. Psycho Love, thanks for being in here. And for all the new people coming in, I did announce earlier in this session, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away a 12-898. It's going to be announced on our 100th episode of Spirit Box Weekly, and you can get onto the raffle for that just by going to Google Plus. There's a little link on there. You click on it. Just follow one of the entries for it. Or you can follow us on Facebook, and we have it right as a giveaway tab on the left-hand side. Again, you just click on one of the entries. There are 3 options for you, and it's a free raffle. One person will win, but we're going to do the drawing probably June 10th, June 12th, and I'll announce it on the 100th episode of Spirit Box Weekly. Any spirits within communication, any individuals that we're talking with. Did you enjoy drinking wine? Did you enjoy drinking any alcoholic beverages? Thank you, Bill, for letting her know to refresh. I was about to type that. This one is a physical box. This is the let me see. Yeah, there's no dust on there, but this is the Sony SRF-M37W, and it's a physical box. You just stick a little plastic clamp on it, and it gives you a nice sweep, and you can try to utilize it for spirit communication. These are usually on eBay. These go for about $25 to $45. And if you guys would like to, there's a poll on the card for the video. You can take a vote for what device you'd like to see utilized for our next sessions of Spirit Box Weekly.
Would look top.
Is the guy?
So what kind of beer did you enjoy?
Stacking up.
Psycho, feel free to enter into that raffle, and you know, everybody has a chance to win. You know, there's that one person that's gonna win it. It could be you. All you gotta do is enter into that, and all it is visiting our Facebook page.
It's actual.
And You know, you could potentially win a physical radio that's hacked that you could try to use for spirit communication. Yeah, they range up and down, like $15, $20, 35, somewhere around there. I've seen them as high as 55 actually. Yeah, just check out our Google Plus, and we have the link on there to enter into it. Yep, could be anybody that enters into that. It's just one person though. But spirits within communication. Did you happen to say Jack Daniels?
Yes.
Did you like your Jack Daniels? Did you like it straight?
Is it Parker Bloods right there?
Did you like a splash of Coke?
Laura gets it.
Now, how have you been doing? Have you been good? Is this your first time talking with us, or you've been here in the past?
This is the library.
Excellent. All right.
That price to move.
So,
Now, were you like a movie person? Did you enjoy watching different films and so forth?
We did.
What would be one of your favorite genres? Maybe a few of your favorite movies. Crazy. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's definitely like a radio because it is a radio, and we're just sweeping with it.
Drumboards, that's right.
Sorry to hear that, Whitney. Hope everything turns out okay. Hopefully he's all right. And that's Judy. Excellent question. If you smoked in your lifetime, do you still feel that addiction? Do you still feel the want and need to want to smoke? Where you are in the realm that you're at?
Ronnie and the crew.
On top.
And the same question I would ask with alcohol. Do you feel you're missing drinking or missing being able to do that?
Don't be like. All right.
You are
And I.
Okay, what I'm gonna do through real quick. I'm going to actually turn off this device. We're going to try to do a burst session real quick. So I'm going to disconnect that. And then I have this handy dandy voice recorder. This is the Panasonic QR80, RRQR80. And I do have a parabolic mic on it. So let's see if we can capture any audio within this room. We were chatting a little bit earlier about whether or not you enjoyed drinking. And were you a Jack Daniels fan per se? And that noise is a car driving past. They're way out on the road. Were there hobbies that you enjoyed partaking in? How often would you say you're able to come and visit either us or your family? Do you feel well? Do you feel ill? And I'm not going to know the answer to this at all, because we have the pleasure of Psycho and Crazy in here, and I don't know you guys too well. So any spirits or individuals in communication, do you happen to know who Crazy Sinister is? And if you could just let us know what their first name is, we'd greatly appreciate it. They can verify in the chat if they'd like to. And what do you do in the spirit world? What type of activities do you have? Do you have any jobs that you have to do? I'm going to turn this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to play this back and see if there's any responses in there. And just so everybody's aware, this is going to be patched in. I'm going to put up an advisory in just a second for you right here. This advisory is just to let you know that this audio could be extremely loud. So if you're wearing headphones, you're going to want to turn your headphones down. I don't want to blast your eardrums. And then turn your headphones back up to a comfortable level. All right, we're going to go ahead and play this back. Again, I do apologize if this is loud.
We were chatting a little bit earlier about whether or not you enjoyed drinking. And were you a Jack Daniels fan per se?
Okay, that's extremely odd. Hold on one second. Okay, so that's patched here. We'll just patch to that. Okay. Oh, helps if you plug it in the right hole. Yep. That was the microphone jack I just plugged it into. Okay. So I do have it on slow motion. Slow play. Let's leave it on that and see what happens.
chatting a little bit earlier about whether or not you enjoyed drinking, and
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me, so I'm gonna change that off real fast. Mode. Okay. Okay. Still doing that same mode. And I don't want that to, alright, so let's go there. Okay. Do apologize about that. Alright, let's go ahead and play this.
Were you a Jack Daniels? We were chatting a little bit earlier about whether or not you enjoyed drinking. And were you a Jack Daniels fan per se? And that noise is a car driving past. They're way out on the road. Were there hobbies that you enjoyed partaking in?
Alright, let's go back and let's go up.
We were chatting. Were there hobbies that you enjoyed partaking in? How often would you say you're able to come and visit either us or your family? Do you feel well? Do you feel ill? And I'm not going to know the answer to this
Something wrong.
at all, because we have the pleasure of Psycho and Crazy in here, and I don't know you guys too well. So, any spirits or individuals in communication, do you happen to know who Crazy Sinister is? And if you could just let us know what their first name is, we'd greatly appreciate it. They can verify in the chat if they'd like to. And what do you do in the spirit world? What type of activities do you have? What their first name is, we'd greatly appreciate it. They can verify in the chat if they'd like to. And what do you do in the spirit world?
William?
What type of activities do you have? Do you have any jobs that you have to do? I'm going to turn this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to play this back.
Okay, yeah, I didn't really hear too much. I thought I heard William when I asked what Crazy's name was. Let's go ahead and turn the radio back on. And, that. sure this is right on that real quick. Okay, should be. And I'm actually going to yeah, I thought I heard William towards the end of it. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna find a I'd like to try. Actually, what I'm gonna end up doing this time, I'm not gonna do the grid. I'm gonna leave this going. You guys feel free to ask any questions, and I am listening. Let's go ahead and turn this off, and I'm gonna just turn the IR light off, make it so it's pitch black in here, and I'm gonna leave the room. So I will not be a contaminant in the area. Feel free to ask any questions. Psycho Love is Steph. She would like to say hello to you. I'm gonna end up turn off this light right here.
Demanded.
Son.
Credit.
Up and rock.
Remember.
GoPro.
You know it's time.
Not only too fun.
Coming back into the room.
News.com.
And just to let everybody know, yeah, we will be having a live investigation in August, I believe, is the date that we're looking at right now. And we're also going to be doing a, hopefully, I'm working out plans to do this, and I'm not sure how regularly, but if you follow us on Facebook, I did make a post this week. I had a meeting with a good friend of mine, and we're going to be trying to do events every couple months or so, from live investigations to just public investigations. So that'll be hopefully coming up pretty soon. He's going through some medical things, so we're gonna wait for him to get better. You can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Let me, I can turn this down just a tad. There you go. Yeah, we're going to be trying to do, like, live investigations and things like that. Hopefully every couple months or so. We are going to try to be traveling around and stuff like that. I do want to get down to Gettysburg as well. And it's one of the places I haven't been personally. I really want to go. I'm not too far away. Yeah, go ahead and you can send me a message through Google Plus, or you can send a message on our Facebook, and I definitely would love to check out those locations. But that's what that announcement was when I said I had a meeting with a gent. The gent was a good friend of mine, and we're going to be going forward trying to do more public investigations and live investigations. try to get those on our channel here for everybody to be able to view that. And what you get is real. We don't. There's no strings attached. There's nothing like that. You know, there's no point in faking anything when the stuff's real. So. Now, Spirits, you said my name. I heard you. Actually, I was viewing this as I was downstairs. Can you do me a huge favor, just for verification that you're absolutely able to hear me? Can you say pumpkin? Yes, I do. Yep.
30% off.
It's Upstate Space Supernatural, and we do have a link right on our channel that you can click on that. Yep. Yeah, actually, Britty 44, we had her on as a guest on Interview the Ghost Hunter. We've had, trying to think, close to about 50 individuals, close to that, I believe. Maybe highballing it. It may be, trying to think. We got 10, so 27 people with the Interview the Ghost Hunter. So if you're ever interested in seeing people that really investigate in the field, definitely check that series out. That's what that's about, you know, and to give you the raw, real truth of what the field is like. And then Interview the Skeptic is kind of what it is. It's interviews with skeptics and getting their opinions. It might push us to actually try to investigate and do different techniques, new things like that. Yeah, actually, we used to have an Annabelle poster, and Brittany is a huge Annabelle fan, so I sent that out to her, and also for doing the interview, I had the wristbands, sent those out to her as well. So she's absolutely awesome.
I'm doing it, look. 7-2. Listen to buy.
Now, Spirits in Communication, we have Azazel here with us, and could you say hi to Azazel? We also have Beth, we have Bloody Mary, Crazy, James, Bethany, Crazy Sinister. I actually have a buddy that he's worked in the movie theater for a long time, on and off. So occasionally he'll be like, "Hey, dude, there's this paranormal movie, there's this horror movie. You interested?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So I have the banner for Poltergeist. This is the White Noise poster behind us. I have the Poltergeist poster as well. So kind of enjoy it. It's pretty cool. Any individuals that we're chatting with tonight? What was one of your favorite movies? Did you ever get a chance to see like Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz, Sound of Music, West Side Story? Trying to think of other Ben-Hur, The Ten Commandments. Notorious, Psycho. What about books? Did you have a favorite book? 1995 is when Forrest Gump came out. And Titanic was 1997. Are you able to watch movies with us as we're watching?
Eyes with eye.
I know my movies. Sorry, I'm a huge movie buff, so. For instance, I'd like to ask the spirits and the individuals that we're communicating with. The movie Gone with the Wind and Wizard of Oz, what year did they come out? Did they come out at the same time?
The executive.
Right.
Now there was a movie that was kind of about spirits. It's kind of like I would say it's more horror based. But it came out in the 50s, I believe. It's called 13 Ghosts. You had to wear 3D glasses in order to view the ghosts in the movie. Did you ever get to experience that?
And soda.
And the reason I asked that, when you see us, is that kind of how it works? Like we're three-dimensional? Or are we two-dimensional?
First is
The best.
How often do you try to communicate? How often are you able to communicate? So once a week? Is it more often?
I got this.
Got this, bottoms up. I remember reading something about this, and it was in England, and they basically, from what I understand, they took a camera that was supposed to be used in the medical field, and the camera will scan your body and look at it in different spectrums, different layers of the spectrum, and supposedly somebody was able to take that out in the field, and they were able to see spirit with this, per se, spectral camera. I'm not sure how valid the information is, but I do remember seeing it a few years ago. But I figure if it was extremely valid, we'd see a heck of a lot more information about it. House on Haunted Hill,
Okay.
with Vincent Price, who was also in 13 Ghosts. I think he was in. No, he was in The Haunting, and it might have been 13 Ghosts as well. The old ones. Never do that, 'cause you never know when an answer's gonna come back. I don't want to see you pass out. Now, oddly enough, there's been a lot of deaths in the past couple of years. A lot of famous people and so forth. And one oddity last year, there was a lot of people that died at 69. You got David Bowie and a bunch of other individuals that have passed at that age. Is there a reason for those people to pass away at 69?
To use somebody.
Or is it when your time is up, your time is up? Hello, Angela. Thanks for being in here. I'm honestly, just to make an acknowledgement for everybody, I'm very surprised with doing this. We're not hearing Chris. We're not hearing Cornell. Because typically when somebody does pass away, it is, you hear it more on the radio. So when you're doing the sweeps and stuff, it comes through. I'm very surprised that that's not coming through with the recent death of Chris Cornell. Spirits within communication, I'm not asking to talk to Chris Cornell. If you could send a message from everybody in the chat and everybody around the world, just tell him thank you for the beauty that he brought to this world, and he will be greatly missed. That's all I'd like to say with that. And can you guys see the sunrise or set? And what about the moon? Are you able to see the moon? I'm going to be turning this session off very shortly. I'd like to thank you for your communication. I'd like to thank you for the time that you're taking to communicate with us. I do this every Friday. We do these sessions, and even if we're not doing this, when we're doing an investigation on a Friday, you're always welcome to come and visit and try to communicate with us as well. I'd like to wish you a beautiful evening. And thank you so much for the communication that you were able to give this evening. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off right now. And again, guys, don't forget to enter into that raffle. It is a chance to win the 12,898. And again, with Chris Cornell, I'm not gonna try to contact Chris Cornell. I just think, in the capacity of his death, if we can get over to the other side, let him know, hey, dude, your music inspired a lot of people. It was there for a lot of people, and we appreciate it. Because it was a tragic death. I did read about it earlier today, what actually happened, and it sucks. Black Hole Sun, how many people have heard that song and it just impacted you or soothed your soul during certain times? So it sucks. Like, the man had a tremendous voice, and he brought beauty to a lot of people. So that's my way of trying to say to the spirit world, just send him a message. You did a great job. Will it get to him? Who am I over there? Who knows? But I'd like to thank everybody for being in here, for chatting, for the excellent questions that were coming through, excellent answers coming through the device, and again, we have that raffle. You can click on that. There's a link on Google+. There's a link on our Facebook, Upstate Space Supernatural, and you can definitely enter into that. There's 3 options. Visit the Upstate page, visit the Spirit Box Weekly page, and follow us on Twitter. You just have to click on those whatever entry thing it is on that raffle, and it'll give you a entry into the giveaway. It's absolutely free. There's no stipulations. The only thing is somebody's going to have to give me an address, obviously. But I'll be shipping that out right after our 100th week of Spirit Box Weekly. Don't forget to take a vote on what device you would like to see us utilize for our next 4 weeks with Spirit Box Weekly. And I think that's everything. We don't have an interview with a ghost hunter or interview show this Sunday. Next week we have a Thursday show, a Friday show, and a Sunday show. Definitely going to be an interesting Sunday show. A good friend of mine, Rich, is coming on, and he's going to be talking a little bit about his gifts that he's had his entire life, and it's the first time for him ever talking about it. So I think it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting for him, just because he's never really talked about it in a public mannerism. He's talked to me privately about it a few times, but he wanted to get it out there. If other people have that similar thing that's going on with them. But I do appreciate everybody being in here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out each other's channels. I'm sure you guys have some excellent content. I know Bill with Pumpkinhead Paranormal, he's got some great sessions on there with the Ghost Hunter apps and a bunch of numerous other apps and devices. So if you haven't checked out his stuff, do that, please. And I haven't decided yet. We were focusing on doing it live, so possibly it'll be live, or we'll upload it Sunday of next week. We haven't really pinned down whether it's going to be live or not, but June, we have an interview every Sunday this upcoming June. And yes, Bill's stuff is live. But yeah, I think that's everything. And you guys have a beautiful weekend, and we will catch you next week. Don't forget, check out each other's stuff, though. Okay? All right. Thank you very much.